Dan Davis, PGA Professional here at the Chase Golf Club. Today we're down in the Performance Centre and we're going to talk about how to create spin on your wedge shots. Thanks Reese Morgan for the suggestion. So any other suggestions anyone else has got, drop them in the comments below and I'll have a go at them for you. So before we hit any shots, I just want to tell you about different lies and how they affect the flight and the spin. So if you're looking to hit a pitch shot from 50 yards that comes out sort of mid-flight, 2 bounces and stops, then we can't hit that shot from a lie in the rough. So let's say we've got 2 inches of grass, that ball is going to come out with very, very little spin, so when it lands it's going to release a little bit more. So you've got to try and hit this shot when you're in the fairway, when the lie's tight and the ball's dry as well. So it's all about friction. So we need friction on the club head and the golf ball. That's what creates the spin, that's what turns the impact into a spinning flight. So real simple, spinning shots we can hit off tight lies. Shots out of the rough, out of sort of the semi-rough, they're going to come out a little bit higher with less spin. They're going to land on the green and release out towards the hole. So we just have to allow for that when you're playing your wedge shots. So let me just talk you through how the ball position affects the flight. A lot of people think that when you want to create spin, you move the ball position back to your right foot for a left-handed golfer, hit down on it, the ball's going to come out low and spin. It's actually not the case. So if we move that ball position back in our stance, weight forward, lean the shaft forward, hit down, and we try and create the spin, watch what happens. That ball comes out really low and rolls through the green. So this is all about creating the right impact condition, so the correct angle of attack and the correct loft. So what we want to be doing on a wedge shot is we want to be playing the ball from the middle of our stance. The reason for that is that we can create good launch conditions, a good height and a good spin when it lands on the green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the ball in the middle of my stance. I'm just going to withdraw the left foot slightly. This is really important. It just allows you to preset impact with your left hip. So it doesn't allow the left hip to get in the way. It allows you to control the shot with your upper body, which is going to be able to make you more consistent. So ball in the centre. I'm going to have my sternum in front of, on top of the golf ball. And from there, I'm going to play my shot where deliver the club on the back of the ball, and the divot we're looking for out on the golf course is, it's almost like you're bruising the fairway. So we're not taking a big divot after the golf ball, and we're not trying to clip the golf ball completely off the grass. So we're almost bruising the ground. So a good way to practice is just a couple of practice ones. Just feel like you clip the mat, just bruising the fairway. So 2 bounces and stop right next to the pin. They're not always like that. Do a couple more. So ball in the middle. Make sure we just bruise the turf. 2 bounces and stop. So the key things are all about loft, angle of attack, strike and friction. So friction is probably the most important. If there's no friction between the club and the golf ball, you're not going to create enough spin. So if you're in the semi-rough, if the ball's wet, it's not going to spin as much. So you just have to factor that into when you're out on the golf course playing your wedge shots. When you haven't got enough friction, you know there's not going to be enough friction between the club head and the golf ball. So the best practice advice I can give you with your wedges is getting it wrong to get it right. So the way I practice my wedges is I'll hit, if I'm practicing for a 50-yard shot, I'll hit the first one 40, second 60, and then the third 50. And as you get better at it, you'll make that difference much closer. So then you'll progress up to 45, then to 55, then back to 50. And then make it even harder, you'll go 48, 52, and 50. correctly, so you really understand the feel and the concept. So let's 40. Close. 39. Then 60. Close. 59. Pretty good, I think. I hope that's helped your wedge game. Let me know how you get on. Drop all your comments below. Any suggestions for further week's videos, really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Really appreciate all of your feedback.